everyone. Welcome again to STEM Club India Webcast. We have this is conversation with top educators, and today we have Mrs. Sushma Bhadauria, Dean Activities, Unison World School. Welcome, ma'am. How are you?
Thank you. Namaste to all. I'm good, and I hope all countrymen and over the globe, everybody is sound and safe.
Great. Yeah, we hope so. Same. Before starting, ma'am, I just want to quickly give a brief introduction. So, Mrs. Sushma Bhadauria has been working with Unison World School since 2018 as Dean Activities and Senior Faculty Accounts in ISC and Teachers Accounting in CAIE curriculum. She is a result-oriented professional with nearly 25 years of extensively rich experience in teaching, curriculum development, counseling, including 15 years of experience in journal administration. She is acknowledged with Letter of Appreciation, Ministry of HRD, Government of India for 2 consecutive years in 2014 and 2015. She has been awarded as Best Teacher in 2013. Introduced Money Smart program by NSIM. So she was the one certified in professional development course, inclusive classroom enrichment by CAIE in 2019. Certificate in global career counseling program by UCLA in 2020. Making Future Ready Principal certification by My Progressive School, India in 2020. Certificate in School Leadership and Management by NCSL NIEPA 2021. So this is a brief introduction of our guest today. And we again start with a simple question. How is the journey so far?
Well, I believe the word journey speaks volume in itself. One realizes that the next foot forward is the one to growth and enlightenment. My journey has prepared me for better and worse, has inculcated in me an attitude towards learning, and thus it has developed in me a balanced personality that knows how to deal with and overcome difficulties and hurdles. And today I stand as who I am, not an impression of anybody else.
Great to know, ma'am. It's a very powerful and energetic introduction and of the journey. So what was that moment, ma'am, which basically made you that you want to become educator, teacher, principal? This is something you want to do in your life?
Well, so definitely, whether you or me, when we are in education and we know our society, we have our ideals, right? And there is a certain reason. So before coming into education, I was highly impressed by Archarya Chanakya. And after into the education, then Mr. G. Balasubramanian, former CBSE Academics Chairman, that is Director. So Chanakya was, everybody knows his story and his history. And I was basically impressed by his amazing knowledge of human psychology and as the kingmaker. My takeaway from his nitis are 2 only. First is education is the best friend and it beats the beauty as well as youth if you are educated. And second, you no need to live so much longer life. You must learn the mistakes from the others. So in that way, you can incorporate and do best in your life. Then Mr. G. Balasubramanian, everybody knows he is admired for contribution in the school education. His visionary and progressive approach to education has inspired and empowered school leaders and educators. And he was known for his innovative practices in the school community. His versatile contribution to school education is bewildering. And my life lesson for me is innovations in education, which he contributed. Teacher as a co-learner, the approach he provided in his some various authoring text materials and leading to learn. In that way it is. So in that way, these were the inspiration to go into the teaching line.
All right. Perfect. So people will also get to know that these are the people who made you believe in what you are doing currently. So anything, any quote or mantra, ma'am, you follow?
Of course, when you are of a versatile personality and you want to turn each stone inside your own organization, so you have to be. There are times in your life, as we all are struggling in our minds, circumstances sway us away from our path. So that time, definitely a shlok from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 47, had highly impacted my career, which is कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन ma karma phal hetur bhurma te sangotsva karmani, which translates to you may have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to fruit of action. Never consider yourself to be the cause of results of your activities and never be attached to not doing your duty. So I have incorporated in my daily practice what is the takeaway from this shloka. And whenever there is any kind of a unfair things comes on my way, I go back to this shloka and it gives me an energy which makes me again to bounce back.
Perfect, ma'am. This is again good to know thing regarding you. And ma'am, any moment you want to describe which basically inspired you again? Celebrities, yes. Your ideals, yes. But any moment or anything which helped you to become an educator?
Well, where I was born and brought up in a district where all were offered education, but only few chose it as a means to make an identity for themselves. Okay. By my mother's grace, I became one of those few and aspired to be recognized by the name Sushma. Okay. And hence I found an industry that fulfills my everlasting desire to learn, presents me with challenges, and helps me stay as young as the ones I interact with them. So this is the mantra of my physical appearance. Still, I feel myself of an age of 18.
This is again amazing. So I can see, ma'am, the kind of excitement and the energy you have. There is no doubt. No one can doubt that. So any sport also you played during your school days? Any favorite sport?
Yeah, of course, athletics. And since it is the sport that does not require highly maintained infrastructure to be practiced on, and once easily incorporated walking, jogging, running in everyday life, no matter what the age. So still today also I do walk of around 3.5 kilometers daily.
Perfect. And your hobbies, ma'am? Anything you follow rigorously?
I love reading, especially books based on financial education, interior designing, and organizing the things.
All right. So we'll be touching this point on the later part of the section in little bit detail. But
sure.
For that, I just want to switch on the second part of the segment, which is, ma'am, related to STEM. So, ma'am, your observation, how it is benefiting students?
Well, basically, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And it is important. It pervades every part of our lives. STEM activities provides hands-on and minds-on lessons for the students, making maths and science both fun and interacting with the students, which makes the classroom very, very interesting. Yeah. Innovation leads to new product and process that sustain our economy. This innovation and science literacy depends on a solid knowledge base in the STEM areas. It is clear that most job of the future will require a basic understanding of maths and science. Yeah. And here how STEM education can be so important to young students, especially in the 21st century. Scientific and technological innovations have become increasingly important as we face the benefits as well as challenges of both globalization and knowledge-based economy. Yeah. And here STEM plays a very, very important role, and it is a well-rounded foundation of skill to help them understand a wide range of concepts and thrive in many industries. So it is now the call of this arts to have a knowledge on STEM.
Your message to young educators for STEM, maybe they will get to know the importance of it as well.
Well, STEM education is the need of the hour, as I said, will be very useful in creating young minds into the innovators of tomorrow. Yeah. I have 5 suggestions as per my observation. First is allow students to follow the mechanism of engineering design process, which has the procedure to solve a particular problem in the subject topic. Yeah. Number 2, use STEM learning apps in your subject teaching. For example, Let's Tinkering app. Third, preference for team collaboration. Okay. Fourth, use of STEM educational DIY kits. Fifth, use of innovative teaching strategies based on the feedback received from the students that will help students to understand the STEM concept in a better way.
With changes coming in corporate world, how do you see it in terms of STEM education, ma'am?
If we see the data published by the corporate sector, definitely there is a gap.
Yeah.
And now the corporate sector are looking STEM education at 21st century's mandate as a corporate citizenship initiative.
Okay.
And these companies are like AT&T, IBM, JP Morgan, Microsoft, Facebook, etc. They all are looking into STEM based education background of a child when they are coming as a part of the job.
Correct.
So here, the government as well as the school, they have to make a collaboration effort to incorporate STEM education in their daily life of the school life of the child. So there are smart classrooms and STEM enhancement curriculum. Library should be well infrastructured. The government is looking to help educational institution to upgrade their various kind of infrastructures by implementing learning management system, assessment system, language labs, library management system, gamification, etc. And new entry level, especially the coding is coming up, and with the ability to teach simple coding and bring STEM to life in the classroom. So the STEM program or curriculum is, I think, now the part and essential concept or program in the school life.
Exactly, ma'am. So this is something need of our, and as a company also, ma'am, our initiative is around STEM and STEM, STEAM, STREAM. These are all related terms, but again, we are keeping it simple and progressive again. So this is great insight from you. There are a couple of points which we will also try add and do more research. And now going forward, ma'am, as you are also responsible in school, I can see your dean activities, and so any achievement, ma'am, you want to share with us in terms of be it STEM or anything you want to share, ma'am?
Sure. Each education institution stands on certain pillars that fulfill its vision. We know. So my school's vision is to bring about holistic development in each student and make them sarv gun sampann, so that they not only become leaders in their professional life, but learn to beautifully strike a balance between their personal and professional lives. Therefore, to guide each student in balancing and excelling in the following aspects is the biggest achievement. And these aspects are generally, we take academics, sports, fine arts, performing art, literary events, community service, IAYP, personal behaviors. So literary events, it includes automatically the STEM concept, which is a component of IT, environment, robotics, science. All these things are already included.
Great. So students are basically, again, I'll say blessed that they are in a school where there are multiple touch points, multiple activities happening. And again, these all will add to their personality, which
Sure.
they will get to know once they will be passing the school. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. So, ma'am, your message to students?
My message is very clear. Students should learn as much as they can at early age, participate in good number of activities, and choose the ones they have interest in. The next step is to participate and experiment in that field. Allow yourself to make mistakes, because only by evaluating and improvising, the students will able to evolve as proficient individuals.
Yeah. Exactly. And so anything you want to add something on terms of school side, that what extra activities or curriculum you are providing student which is impacting their life?
Well, a wide range of activities we are providing from fine art, performing art, and sports department. Around 35 plus activities are provided, which are most popular are graphic design, ceramic pottery, photography, music, dance, instrumental, robotics, squash, shooting, basketball, tennis, swimming, physical fitness. All these are. Apart it, school also offers a unique sport program, which includes physical fitness test, game assessment, tracking, aquatic events. And all these are used as a parameter for best house and individual awards.
Okay. So This is very impressive, ma'am. The thing you talk about sports. So just want to mention that as a company, ma'am, we run sports, fitness, and STEM clubs in schools. And we are talking about STEM only. And there will be a session for sports and fitness, which we'll again invite you because there are too many things happening in school. So we'll be blessed with your presence in that session as well, because that will happening in somewhere in December.
I would like to give credit to my sports department who came with some proposal, and we were able to design this thing. And my role was to make it instrumental, and we were able to, by God grace, we were able to do it. And it was highly appreciated by the parents because we provide report card for the same in terms of physical fitness and game assessment with the global standards.
Great, ma'am. Great initiative. So, ma'am, now the next round is basically a kind of a rapid fire where we just want to know your few best things or what you don't like. So, for example, I'll start with your favorite subject.
Okay, my favorite subject is financial education.
Okay, and the subject you do not like?
History.
All right. Your favorite sport now?
Tennis.
All right. Your favorite cuisine?
South Indian.
Any particular one? South Indian?
Especially idli.
Okay. What is your dream vacation?
Bali, Indonesia.
Okay, great. And your favorite book?
Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy.
Okay. And the next question is basically on your preference. There are many projects that are happening around, and maybe you are aware of many of them. Just want to know your preference. For example, artificial intelligence, drone, FN in schools, robotics, coding. Maybe a couple of.
So, according to me, my preference will be first coding,
okay,
then robotics, then artificial intelligence, then drone.
All right, perfect. And ma'am, if you are a student, which course you will opt?
Actuarial science.
Okay, perfect. So I think this is more like a normal discussion. We got many insights. We know now. I can say that I know ma'am little bit more, and thanks for that, ma'am. Your concluding comments. Anything you want to highlight, or anything you want to say?
I would like to congratulate STEM. They are trying to collaborate and bringing the educators who are not known in the network platform, but they are the real worker on the grounds. So they have a better insights to share with how the education is going to be more enriched, and try to make STEM the essential part of the school curriculum, and make the STEM education more versatile and more adjustive in coming future.
Great, ma'am. Again, the entire session was energetic, ma'am. It was inspirational. We got many insights also. I'm pretty sure we will take many inputs, what you have told us, and that will help us to improve as a company, as a initiative towards STEM, whatever you are doing. And we are pretty sure that we will improve, and we'll always come back to you to take more feedbacks, more suggestions. And it was lovely talking to you. Thank you once again, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Vasudev Kutumbakam.